Hey everyone, Eric here over at HK Constrictors. I want to do a quick video of a couple of things actually. One, I wanted to show you our Aboreal collection. I know you guys have seen a lot of pictures on Facebook, Instagram, and kind of give you a nice quick peek here at the collection that I've kind of built up over the last 5 or 6 years. Also a quick update on the Kofiau to OS High Yellow pair that we've got going on. Lots of breeding going on. So we'll take a look at that as well. Hope you enjoy.
So let's start off here with Sable. She's a 2015, produced by Dave D. It's kind of washed out a little bit with this light. You can see the photos on my website and Facebook page. More of a true representation of her colors. She kind of looks a little more green on the camera than she actually is here. A lot more blue undertones. She was produced by Dave D, 2015, like I said. Both parents were super blue. So, I can't remember, I think they were both Signal Herp. I'd have to double check on his website. Down here, this was one of my first green tree python purchases. This, got her from Vin Russo. As a baby. She was a red baby. She's a Jayapura, however you say that, terrible with that stuff, to an OS High Yellow. So she laid in fertile eggs last year for me from the male, which at the time was the only male I had. It's actually a brother. I know, it's nasty, incest and all. But he's the same, obviously, Jayapura, OS High Yellow. He actually retained more of the high yellow look. He was a yellow baby. So both of those are super tame. He's actually breeding one of the Kofiau right now. And hoping to get some fertile eggs from her. Those are both 2014s. This is our male Kofiau. 2016 baby. Signal Herp bloodlines. Chuck Vogel's the one that produced these back in 2016. I'm going to get him outside, get a better picture of him, but he was the one that was solid yellow. And I knew as soon as I put him into the big boy cage, he'd start getting a little bit of green wash. And sure enough, about 4 months later, his last shed, he started getting a little green wash here going on. What else we got down here? I have a Biak. He was actually my first green tree python I ever got. And he has the Biak attitude. Just always angry. He's got a little bruise there on his back that's healed from about 4 years ago. When he struck at something and hit his back on a perch, I think. But hopefully, I'd like to get him breeding. He's a 2014 as well. But I'd like to get some Biak blood into the Kofiau, which here's a sister to the male above, also 2016 from the same clutch from Chuck. Here on the camera, she looks a little more green than she actually is. You can kind of see the perches have like a green wash to them right now for some reason with the light. But she's more yellow than it looks on the camera right now. But Kofiau are really calm in general. Good feeders now that they're adults, but definitely calm. This is another Dave D creation. Can't really argue with what Dave D does. Ridiculous stuff. I was lucky enough to get this one when it was about a year old. This is a Tiger Stripe 2016 female, or the mom to this one is just ridiculous yellow. I guess both parents were crazy yellow. But yeah, he's 4, he'll be 5, I think in February. I think next month he'll be 5 already. So he's an amazing animal. He just won't breed yet. So eventually he will. Up here is 2014 boy. And this is actually, was produced by Marshall Mendez, and his dad is the famous Versace. So He is 66% het for albino. So of course that'd be a dream come true. Just need to get his breeding mechanism triggered on. He's lazy right now. He's been paired up with Sable. The one that I started off with wasn't doing much, so I separated them. I'm gonna feed them tonight. See if anything happens. Over here we got Sable's sister, Nefretiri. Same parents as Sable. Instead of having black, she's got the crazy blue background. It's kind of hard to pick up on this LED lighting here. With the green flowers, she's just, I don't know which one I like better, her or Sable. Just amazing animals. Again, Dave D produces some of the best stuff that's out there right now. And here is our other Kofiel girl who's been bred. Multiple locks. I'm actually going to put her in the rain chamber here. I'll show you guys in a second to see if those are follicles or the last 3 meals that she hasn't pooped from yet. So we'll find out what she looks like after she defecates here, hopefully in her rain chamber in just a little bit. And then if I had to get rid of my entire collection and keep only 2 animals, these would be the ones. These are Amazon basins produced by Ed Marino. They are 2016, so she's probably 1,300 grams now. I've had the male in with her. I'm kind of on the border of should you breed or not. She looks pretty thick. She's pretty good size. So I put the male in there and they hang out together, but that's about it. Not a lot of interest going on. So I separated them. I'm gonna feed them here tonight. The male refused food last time, so that's a good sign. But the female's still been hanging down like she wants to eat, so we'll see what happens tonight when I feed him. I don't know which one I like better of the 2. The male's awesome. He's produced by Ed also. But just, if you ever get a chance to add Amazon basin to your collection, they are by far the most docile animals you can't even imagine until you hold one. It's like holding a living dinosaur. It's pretty amazing. All right, so stay tuned. I'm gonna get the Kofiel girl in a rain chamber and see if those are follicles or a big pile of turds. So we'll see. All right, let's try to get her out of here. See if I can do it with one hand. Get her in the rain chamber without getting her too upset. She's looking pretty thick. Looking really thick. I'd be surprised if that was all poop at this point. This is the hard part with this perch. Oops. There we go. It's just an awkward shape. I'm trying to get her in here. Get her down. I have to adjust this again. Still can't figure it out. Which way does this thing go? I just have to wait for her to come off the perch. That'd be my best bet. Let go of that branch and get that. See if she lets go here. Well, it looks like she's just going to come right back up the branch. That doesn't help. See if I can not get bit. She's pretty calm since it's daytime. So let's see. Trying to get her back down in there. Get her on the grate at the bottom down there. There we go. That was some good luck right there. So we'll cover up here, get the rain chamber going, see what we have in a few minutes here. All right, let's see what we got here. So we got some, nope, nothing. Nothing at all. Uh-oh. So that's what we got. Maybe there's some eggs in there. At least building some follicles. Guess we'll find out at some point. Get her back in her cage. Should probably open up the door first. That might help. Get her back in there. Sometimes that's enough to just get them going. And overnight, they'll come in here tomorrow morning and they'll dropped a bomb or two. She's looking awesome though. All right, I'll try to feed her tonight and put the male back in with her tomorrow. And this is the male that's been breeding her. So, see if he refuses food tonight. That'll be another good sign. So I came in this morning and she actually emptied herself. So she defecated last night. And she's looking a little bit plump. She refused a meal last night, so that's a good sign. That's our first meal that she's refused so far. Kind of hard to get up in there and check her out. But she's looking thick. She's always ready to eat, and last night was the first time she hasn't been ready.